Alright, I think there's something wrong with this Chromebook because I was opening it up, I was turning it on when it wouldn't boot up. I tried turning on developer mode, and now all it does is the backlight turns on, then kicks off, and this time it actually completely shut it off. Actually, no, it did. But see, it's still doing this, and I tried everything. I think the BIOS is bricked. I think the Chromebook's completely bricked. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into recovery mode. With the USB plugged in, starts recovery. Then what ends up happening? Developer mode is on. It does says the recovery is completed. Then when I unplug it to reboot the computer, it then goes into that boot loop thing. Boot with the backlight comes on and kicks off, kicks off, then actually shutting off the computer. I think this Chromebook's completely bricked. It had at least some firmware is still good that it appears in this mode here, but I think this Chromebook's completely bricked. I'm gonna have to tell the librarian when I return this, saying that something's wrong with it, and I said it's bricked for some reason, and I will have to tell them that it just happened all of a sudden. Because the Chromebook is in almost perfect condition. See, no physical damage at all. So you can see it's working with the system recovery in progress, but the EMC in here is still intact because it said the system recovery is completed. I think the firmware is slightly. I think some parts of the firmware is corrupted, meaning that this thing will not boot into Chrome OS anymore. When I turned it on, it booted into Chrome OS. I went to log in, then I moved the Chromebook around while I was trying to get the setup. It suddenly kicked off, and I was like, "That's weird." Then when I tried turning on the Chromebook, it wouldn't turn on. Go into recovery mode, try turning on developer mode, nothing was happening. So, unfortunately, I think this Chromebook is just bricked. So it says system recovery is complete, but then it's just going to keep doing this boot loop. It's honestly so annoying that it keeps doing this. I tried a few methods, and I come to the conclusion that this Chromebook is bricked. And this is one that's from Berkeley Public Library. And the Chromebook just bricked itself. Now it won't turn on. So I don't know what's going on with this. I honestly don't know what's going on. Can anyone help troubleshoot this issue? Because I have a feeling that this Chromebook is actually bricked. It's no longer booting into Chrome OS anymore. I think it's just completely bricked. So if I return and I tell them that it's bricked and I can't really do anything about it, I'm not sure if they're going to charge me for damage, because I don't think I done any damage. It just suddenly happened. And unfortunately, I won't be able to take this apart because this is not my own Chromebook. This is Chromebook that's owned by the library, so I can't do that. I cannot take the bottom cover off and reflash the firmware. I cannot do that. So unfortunately, say this Chromebook is bricked. It won't boot even when it's recovered. I don't know what happened here. So can you tell me why this bricked happens? And I don't think it's the bootloader exploit, because this type of BIOS does not have a bootloader. It only has bootloader when it loads up Chrome OS. That's for sure. But now it just will not work. So, if any of you want to comment, what might be wrong here, please, please contact me through comments, because I actually know how to fix this, and I want your guys' support on how to fix this, because I don't want to pay fees for this Chromebook, because this Chromebook's not owned by me, it's owned by the library, and I'm responsible for the device. And having the device just brick itself, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. The Chromebook is not working anymore. There's just yeah, something's wrong with the Chromebook. You see, it's the backlight's coming on and the didn't go off. It's like boot looping. It's like there's something wrong with the firmware that's on here, not the operating system, the firmware. So the Chromebook is trying to boot, but it's failing to show OS verification off. So it's just keep boot looping, and then after a few tries, it just shuts it off, realizing that something's wrong with the device, and it won't boot any further until I press the power button. So I really don't know what's going on here. So can you guys tell me what's going on? Please tell me in the comments.